Indian Railways, the growth engine of modern India, is the fourth largest railway network in the world, with 66,000 kilometers of route length, 14,000 trains per day carrying 22 million passengers and 3 million tons of freight per day. Under the dynamic leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi and being spearheaded by Honorable Minister of Railways Shri Suresh Prabhu, Indian Railways, the growth engine of nation's development, is under transformation of reorganizing, restructuring and rejuvenating.
स्पेशल मिशन मोड में काम चल रहा है कि एग्जिस्टिंग जो व्यवस्था है उसमें क्या सुधार करें ताकि रेल की गति बढ़ाई जाए। टेक्नोलॉजी में परिवर्तन ला रहे हैं, विश्व भर से टेक्नोलॉजी की दृष्टि से लोगों को जोड़ रहे हैं कि सेफ्टी एक बहुत बड़ी चिंता का विषय है और चुनौती भी है। विश्व में टेक्नोलॉजिकल परिवर्तन इतना हुआ है कि रेलवे को सुरक्षित बनाया जा सकता है।
Indian Railways envisages to fulfill the vision of our Honorable Prime Minister by meeting long-felt desires of the common man through reserved accommodation on trains, timetabled freight trains with credible service commitments, high-end technology to improve safety record, punctuality increased to almost 95%. Increased average speed of freight trains to 50 km per hour and passenger trains to 80 km per hour, and semi-high speed trains running along the Golden Quadrilateral. This government's mission to revitalize and keep it financially viable through expanding market share, effective cost management, and generating non-fare revenues. Thrust is on innovative fundraising for capacity expansion and technology upgradation. While capacity augmentation and safety suffered the most besides suboptimal services due to underinvestment in railways over the past few decades, congestion and overutilization led to stagnation in freight and passenger traffic. Hence, for the first time, Indian Railways is targeting an investment of $135 billion by 2019. Railways have already made capital expenditure of $41 billion in last 3 years through innovative options of fundraising such as long-term LIC funds, partnerships with states, public sector enterprises, multilateral and bilateral organizations, PPP projects, enhancement of safety funds and increased budget allocation. Capital expenditure is planned for 2017-18 at $20 billion to expedite expansion and modernization initiatives.
We are also involving large number of international players to participate in this endeavor. We are very happy to see the likes of GE and Alstom already won contracts of $7 billion. The Japanese government has decided to participate with India in $16 billion of high-speed railway project. We are already working with a lot of European countries like Germany, France, Italy, UK and quite many others who are actually participating in this railways modernization program. We like you to be our partners and we like to help you in developing your own infrastructure.
It has prepared an action plan to provide infrastructure upgradation to regain 45% modal freight share by 2025, integrated business solutions to capture new traffic, temperature-controlled services for long distance to all segments of passengers, making railways the epitome of Swachh Bharat with third-party cleanliness audits, zero fatality operations, leveraging latest technology, employee training, infrastructure upgrades on stations and trains. Proactive approach to ensure sustainability, especially in environmental pursuits. Railways have restructured the board on functional lines for transparency, expeditious decision-making and customer-responsive organization. Railway Planning and Investment Organization has been set up. A transformational cell with dedicated cross-functional teams has become operative.
We are trying to integrate costing, management accounting, bookkeeping, management information system all rolled into one. The idea is that we should be able to track outcomes from every expenditure that we incur.
Railways has implemented 100% procurement through e-procurement. For strategic technology and holistic advancement, Shrestha, a separate R&D organization and also a special unit for transportation research and analytics, Sutra for data analytics, have been created. Railways has increased rail capacity and connectivity to several new areas including Jammu and Kashmir and Northeast. Development of special purpose vehicle for all major ports to provide the last mile rail connectivity is the new entity identified. Similarly, regional rail connectivity with Nepal at Birganj and Raxaul has been achieved. Another link from Tripura to Bangladesh is under construction and surveys underway for connection with Bhutan. Regional rail connectivity will help in seamless movement of goods and passengers and improve trade and tourism. To boost country's imports and exports, a port connectivity program has been launched under PPP framework. While railways are adopting advanced technologies in the areas where gaps are being filled, it is aggressively pursuing the exports of railway rolling stock and technical expertise to several countries. Under its Mission Raftar, the speed of 9 railway corridors is being increased from the existing 110 and 130 km per hour to 160 and 200 km per hour respectively, so that inter-metro journeys like Delhi-Kolkata and Delhi-Mumbai can be completed overnight. India's first semi-high-speed train, Gatiman Express with speed of 160 km per hour has been launched. Procurement of rolling stock technology with ability to run 200 km per hour on existing networks and exploring new technology for higher speeds is being expedited. High-speed trains are set to be a reality in India. The construction for Ahmedabad-Mumbai will soon begin for high-speed train operations. Eastern and Western Dedicated Freight Corridors (DFCs) of 3,233 km are targeted to be completed by 2020. 3 new corridors for heavy haul freight operations are being further planned to transform freight business and at the same time release capacity for passenger traffic. Mission 25 Ton aims to increase its revenue by augmenting carrying capacity with target movement of 70% of freight traffic on high-axle load wagons by 2019-20. Indian Railways plans to improve its modal transport share through use of DFCs, market-oriented dynamic pricing, timetabled freight trains and customized rolling stock to capture new commodities and traffic. Modern factories at Madhepura and Marovara are being set up under PPP mode for production of high horsepower modern locomotives. With a total contract value of almost $6 billion. This is one of the biggest FDI in railways. Indian Railways is adopting modern project management techniques with the aim of 4,000 kilometers of electrification in 2017-18 and 3,500 kilometers of new line gauge conversion, and doubling is targeted to be e-commissioned in 2017-18, which works out to be 9.59 kilometers per day. Mission Zero Accident focuses on safety as an issue of paramount importance. A fund of $15 billion has been created for enhancing railway safety. A massive drive to eliminate all 6,113 on BG lines, unmanned level crossing by construction of road overbridges, ROBs, and road underbridges, RUBs, by 2019 has been undertaken. Train Collision Avoidance System (TCAS) is being developed, which would improve the throughput of the network. More than 400 stations are being modernized to world-class standards through innovative financing mechanisms, including PPP framework. Installation of 200,000 rail display network screens across 2,000 stations and an integrated mobile app, including station navigation system, has been initiated. New digital applications are being developed to make railway travel easier and pleasurable. Non-fare revenues through outdoor display, branding and on-board publicity are being exploited. As a part of green initiatives, development of bio-vacuum toilets, restoration of water bodies on railway lines, waste-to-energy conversion plants near major coaching terminals to dispose waste in an environment-friendly manner. Railways has already tied up 250 megawatts solar and wind power as a part of sourcing 10% energy by setting up 1000 megawatt of solar and 200 megawatt of wind plants by 2020. Till now, 300 stations have already been provided with solar plants, and work will be taken up at 2000 stations in coming days. Due to railways by procuring traction power directly, a saving of $300 million has been made under business as usual mode. To curb derailments, modern track structure consisting of sleepers and heavier rails is being used. Measures such as use of digital type machines for testing of rails, mechanized integrated track maintenance and examination and advanced signaling systems, electronic interlocking and route relay panels are being promoted. India's countryside is the place to do a train journey. Voyages on luxury tourist trains of India reveal incredible India's unique blend of history, culture and spectacular scenery. Railways are partnering with the state governments for operating tourist circuit trains and exploring the possibility of a revenue sharing model. Indian Railways is committed to serve the common man by making every train journey a pleasurable experience with key metrics of cleanliness, convenience, punctuality and service orientation.
Let me wish all fellow travelers who are going to travel in the journey of modernizing railways a best travel experience, best business experience, best pleasurable experience.
Indian Railways, caring for its customers.